and Ryan Sickler. What's going on?
I just saw that.
And joining us,
BS.
BDT and BS. Joining us right now is Jade Catta-Pretta. Hey, Jade, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm so sorry. My lover and I were having sex in the shower.
Is that true? Wow. That beats any excuse I've ever had for being late.
We lost track of time. It was 6:20 when it all started. And then we're like, oh, shit. So
Kudos to you. Didn't even get the hair wet. That's pretty cool.
Are you?
Wet, so that's why it's in a pony, you know?
Wait a second. Are you saying that your lover had sex for 40 minutes?
It's a short visit we have. And so we just want to make the most of it.
Can I just say one thing? And just to be one man's opinion, but sex for 40 minutes sounds terrible. Maybe I'm old.
There's other things that happen.
Okay, I was going to say 40 minutes in a row? I don't go to the gym for 41
You could snack in between. You could snack.
Sweet spot is not 40 minutes. Guys, how are you? I hope everybody's having a happy and healthy quarantine and we're good. You guys, Jade and Ryan, you guys have been on the show. Jesus, been trying to get you on, man. I'm super excited.
Oh, okay. It's your first time. All right.
Yeah. Popping his cherry.
It's big.
And guys, as you know, this game is super loose and fun. It's got a couple of changes, but we'll work it out as we walk through it. I'm going to put the game board up on the board. We'll have each one of you pick a number, and then we'll ask that question. Jesus, since you're first since you're new, which one do you want to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
I'm going to go with number 1.
Number 1. Here we go. Ooh. All right. I like this. If you could live, right? You're going to live for real in a TV show. Which one of these would it be? Would you live in The Walking Dead? Would you live in The Tiger King?
Carol Baskets.
Would you live in Bachelor or Bachelorette? Or would you live in Family Guy? Jesus, pick one and tell me why you would live in it.
I'm going to go with The Bachelor just so I can see for once a whole group of women go, we're good. I don't think that's ever happened in the history, and I'm going to be the first to do it. I deal with rejection very well. I've been a stand-up comic for a while now, so I think I'm qualified, And also, I would love to see how they introduce me. I think I have a good intro. 33 years old, never moved out. What's that? It's like,
what did you say?
I said I would love to see how they introduce me too. It's like 33 years old, never moved out, and also, fun fact, sleeps on the same futon since high school. So that's fun,
Jesus, he won't intimidate you about your job. Yeah, that's good.
That would be crazy if on the game show they got out of the limo and they walked up and they were like, "Is this him?"
Is that one of the grips? Who is that?
Grip.
Hi, yeah, I'll have a latte. That would be
Why craft service meet me out front?
Listen, man, you got to at least upgrade to a twin bed, man.
I'm an only child, bro.
I'll help you out. Hit me up, Anthony. I'll set you up with a twin bed. My daughter's 5. She's got a full. We got to get you up to a twin, man.
Your mom would be with you, standing out there.
Hey, she would be going through it, not you.
He's a good guy. He makes his bed every day.
She will weed that out quick. It's okay. You guys need to put some clothes on. Get out of here. Who here knows how to cook? Okay, none of you guys, and this is a short show.
Have you guys been watching The Bachelor Presents Love Isn't the Singing version of The Bachelor?
Singing version.
They have to fall in love and then they have to sing in a singing competition together. And they not only have to be good singers, but they also have to show the judges how connected they are. It is, it's garbage at its best. It really is.
I'm gonna have to check that out. All right. So, Jesus, you went with The Bachelor.
Yeah, for sure.
Big Sickler. What are you going with, man?
I'm going to go Walking Dead because I would really like to kill something right now. You know what I mean? I'd like to be able to kill something without any motherfucking ramifications. You know, I'd like to look next door and be like, oh, my neighbor fucking turned into a zombie, and go over there and fucking shoot his brains out. That's what I'd like to fucking do right now during this motherfucking
That's somebody's dad. That's somebody's dad.
It was somebody's dad. It's target practice now.
Hey, Ryan, are you wearing your night pants while you're on Walking Dead?
I'm on. Yeah, of course. I always got my night pants.
Oh my God,
I love it.
I love it. You're head to toe in merch. It's so.
I won't get there. Blood comes out of this real easy. Zombie blood washes out of this. Go get your hoodie at RyanSickler.com.
He'll be right outside your apartment building after the stream, just chilling.
Dude,
Listen, there'd be nothing more fun right now than smoking a joint and sitting in a rocking chair on a front porch, and when zombies come by, just fucking popping them out. God damn, it would feel good.
I like it, man. Okay, so we got one for The Bachelor, one for The Walking Dead. Jade, which one are you living in?
I mean, it might be fun to be in Tiger King just because I'd be the only like kind of attractive person in that world. But I want to be a cartoon character because I've always been obsessed with how pizza looks in cartoons and how they can eat like this, the way they
They go like this.
Yeah, like you know. And I could have big cartoon boobs, and I don't know, it's fun to live in family because you could die. Like things can happen. You know, things change so quickly there.
Yeah.
So I think I'd want to.
Family Guy, you live forever. You don't die.
Yeah. One outfit, and that's all you do. Just wear Ryan Sickler's merchandise.
Wear my merch, and you only get to fuck for 10 minutes.
2D sleep.
Ain't no 40-minute fucking in cartoon.
No, not in cartoons. The cartoon's only 30 minutes. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys.
Fuck the whole time.
Wait, Jade.
Like that episode.
Jade, when you got up, when Jesus was talking, when you got up to go, I was like, is she going to fuck again? What just happened?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, I hear the showers running.
Right, my lips are chapped. I needed some gloss.
Well, guys, listen, your answers, super entertaining. But Jesus, the fact that you still sleeping on the same futon, man, my friend. Guys, tonight we are playing for alcohol wipes. Alcohol wipes.
No way!
A whole box of them, everybody. Alcohol wipes. There we go.
For Clorox wipes for a minute, dude. I'll take them.
I got it. All right, Jade, you're up. Which one would you like to pick?
I'm going to go, I like even numbers because of my OCD, so I'm going to go with number 4.
All right, 4 it is. And here's the question. Ooh, which one of these new reality shows would you like to see most coming out of quarantine? Here we go. Number 1, Honey Tank. And this is just like Shark Tank, but you pitch ideas to Honey Boo Boo. Paula Dean's rap battle, where Paula Dean goes up against famous rappers, but they can only rap about butter. Okay, Survivor Home Edition. Look, that's just where a mother and a father and 3 kids live together in a house for 90 days, and we see which one comes out alive because they're not allowed to go anywhere else or see anybody else. And
I see the quarantine movie.
Cuck Dynasty, where the old dude from Duck Dynasty just talks about his sexual fetishes.
Yeah. Ooh, that's.
So, which one do you like, Jay? Which one out of these do you like coming out of quarantine?
You know what? I would go with Cuck Dynasty just because I love to like a tease, but I got to go with Honey Tank because I had this idea for cheese ice cream over the quarantine, and I feel like she would buy it. Like cheddar puff. And I feel like she's the only person in the entire world that'd be like, that sounds delicious.
I will tell you, cheese ice cream sounds like something Honey Boo Boo might invest in.
Yeah, so that's okay. Honey Cake.
By the way, which flavor cheese ice cream would you start out with? Would you go straight cheddar? What would you go with?
I would go cheddar just because the color would be really vibrant. And you eat with your eyes, and so cheddar ice cream, and then you can make like little scoops of it like that. So
I ate with my feelings.
Yeah,
I ate with my.
I like it. All right. Well, we got 1 for Honey Tank. Ryan, which one do you like, man?
I like that Paula Dean rapper butter one strictly because if you remember, she dropped some M-bombs and got in trouble, and I would love to see her sit in front of those dudes, and I'd be curious what they would do with that butter. So I tune in to see that every week.
Yeah, I like that too. All right, Jesus, what about you, man?
Man, I'm gonna go Survivor, man. I've been doing that for the last 33 years, and I like to get paid for it. That'd be cool.
Wait, all of my PS. I just want to like we're all sitting down and Jesus is like pacing. Are you okay?
This is the closest I got to stand up, so I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna say
He's got the camera on the fucking futon right now.
No, it's sitting on 2 cereal boxes and a Nike box. So yeah. Good thing I'm playing. Look what I got my microphone sitting on. I'm not even joking. Come on, talk to me, man. Look, I'm not even playing. Look what my laptop is being held by.
I'm dying.
These are sandals. The Air Force Quans right here. Look at this.
Where's your dashiki?
These are Jesus as he walked on water and turf on the. You understand?
Oh my God. How could you not pick a bachelor that wears those?
Ladies, my feet got 10 marks. Hell yeah.
Well,
I got farmer's tan on my ankles.
You got to come out of this quarantine with a twin bed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. I got to tell you guys, all these answers I love, but man, cheese ice cream, you can't go wrong with some cheese ice cream.
I'm with that. I would try that shit.
I second that.
Jade, you're closer to this right here. Here we go. All right. Ryan Sickler, you're up, man. Give it a pick.
Number 3.
Number 3 it is. Here we go. Tonight is Cinco de Mayo, and which, by the way, celebrates a Mexican victory over French forces, right? Which one of these groups that doesn't have a day in America deserves one? All right. Friday the 13th. This is the first Friday of every year. It's a day for furries to wear their costumes and have sex in parks without being harassed.
Fuck them. No way.
All right.
Those counters look clean right now. Just dusted the hell out of them.
Nick Cage Day. People get to dress up like their favorite Nicolas Cage character and act like him for the day. Oh, good choice.
What movie is that from?
I have no idea, actually. Carne Asada, a day for people who work at carnivals.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Flash Forward Friday, people who like to expose themselves have a full day to do so without going to jail. Ryan, which one do you like, man?
Here's what I think in here, to be honest, and I hope it's okay during this quarantine to go a little outside of the box, but I would like to see the carnies fuck the furries. Is there a way? Wait, is there a way we could put the furries on the zipper and let the carnies fuck them while it goes around? Or is there a way we can combine the two? Because that's what I'm thinking I'd like to see.
I like that.
But the meth addicts fucking mascots. I would love that.
You're thinking outside the furry, like this.
Exactly what that is meth addicts fucking mascots would be. Yeah. That's not a terrible reality show.
I don't want that day.
I do, guys.
That's like the Insane Clown Posse Festival.
Oh my God. Jade, which one of these do you want to see?
You know what? Every time I look at any human, whether I'm attracted to them or not, I think about their genitals. And I just think about everybody at the genital, and those genitals deserve a day in the light, So I'm going to go D all the way. Flash Forward Friday. So let it breathe a little bit. Get a little sunlight in your asshole. I heard that's actually very good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Is that what you heard too, Ryan?
No, it is. I'm telling you it is.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D up your ass is always a good thing. Yeah.
I take it through my mouth, but I'm crazy.
However you get it.
I don't know. Hey, Seuss, what do you like, man?
I'm going to go with, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, Carne Asada Day. Yeah, I'll go with that. Because, fuck it, I don't know. I was going to say, there should have been like a letter E. It's like, call me old-fashioned, but the hungry, like a day where they get to eat for free. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's not quite as...
Bringing it down.
Thank you. That's my time. That's it.
Bullshit out of here. I want to watch meth addicts fuck mascots while I eat that cheese ice cream.
Yeah.
While I eat that cheese ice cream.
Hey, Jesus, fuck your feelings.
No. I'm gonna go see people who work at carnivals because fuck, just go spend those tickets you got, man.
Ryan Sickler, you get the point. I love the idea of the carnies and the meth addicts. It's a great.
I'm gonna take it. I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna ask one more question. Hey, Gage, can you put up the question about me high? And here's the question because I'm dying to get your answers on this, guys. Here's the last question. Which one of these things do you think I have never done while high? A, eat an almond and mayonnaise sandwich. B, watch an entire movie without sound because I wanted to learn how to read lips.
Sounds like you.
C, call a locksmith to get into my car because I lost my keys, and when he opened it, I found out it wasn't my car.
That's what I hope it is.
D, dressed my 2-year-old up like a dog and made him bark for about 5 minutes.
Which one of these have you never done?
Have I never done high? We'll just start at the top.
Wait, meaning there are multiple things of these that you have done?
3 out of these 4 I have done.
Okay.
Okay. So, hey, we'll start with you, man. Which one do you think?
I'm gonna go with A. You never eat an almond and mayonnaise sandwich. You seem more of like a pistachio kind of guy. You know, and that's my final answer.
You're getting real specific on my nuts.
Hey, well, to each his own, baby. Pause.
All right. So you're going A. Ryan, a fellow heavy stoner. What do you think, man?
I was going to say, I'm also going to go with A. I've gotten high with you, and I feel like that of the list of shit you just gave, that's so boring. I feel like that's the one you haven't done.
Yeah. Okay. Jade, what do you think?
You know what? I disagree because I think A is just random enough. Like one almond, that's hilarious. Like, which bite did you get the almond in? You know what I mean? Like, and also not with mayonnaise. Like, that's a weird comp. That's almost like cheese ice cream. It's like going to that weird. Ooh, I'm gonna go A just because it's too random.
All 3 of you are gonna go A.
Or I mean, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not gonna go with A. I'm gonna go with B because I think you have done A. Because I think you're a very audio person.
Yeah.
So you couldn't sit through a whole movie in silence. No way.
Guys, I'll tell you what. So I have done A. Yeah, I will tell you something right now. Anybody who smokes a lot of weed, that's not an easy sandwich to eat. It's kind of dry. I almost died in my kitchen, but because there was no saliva.
Oh, I pictured it like with a lot of mayonnaise.
It was one of those nights, you know, when you don't have a lot of money and you're playing let's see what's in the fridge. And that's what I had. B, I did.
Damn it.
I did B with Step Brothers. Because I thought maybe I know the movie well enough and I was trying to learn how to read lips. Man, I wish I had turned a camera on for that. I did dress Jacob up like a dog and had him act like a bark and crawl around for a little while. C, let me tell you what the deal with C was. C happened to me, but the dude wouldn't open my car because I didn't have any proof that it was my car. But I did call a locksmith and he was like, you don't know if this is your car? I'm like, I think it is. But C is the one that I have never done.
Kind of
did A, B, and D, everybody. You're welcome. All right, so we're leaving this round tied at 1 apiece. Let's go to our next game, everybody. Now, Ryan Sickler, you above everybody know how much I like weird things. I'm going to show you guys a couple of weird videos. And then I want you guys, we're going to watch them for about 15 seconds. And then you guys are going to pick which one of these people would you like to...
Hi, Beth.
That's bad. Which one of these 2 people, what's that app called, Gage? Which one of these 2 people would you like to get a cameo from and how much would you pay for it? So let's just see part of the first video. Here we go. Weird shit.
Oh, I love that. Great graphic.
Thank you so much.
It's cool.
Our boy Kyle put that together. Here we go.
I don't see anything.
It's coming.
Hello, Professor. Pig to get the cups off.
I don't see anything.
4 hours. He's got things to do today, so can't sit around all day sitting in his tit cups. So here we go. There's one.
The bass. I mean,
I didn't.
listen for the bass.
And there's the other one. Look at these.
It's on a different screen. Oh, this guy.
All right. So there's guy number one.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that a Ryan Sickler pullover that I see?
It's $25.99, RyanSickler.com. I also sell honeydew titty cups, Jade. I got titty cups. You can get a set.
All right, this is number one. Let's look at person number two. Here we go. Here's the second person.
Anybody want a pizza slice? Anybody want some pizza? Ooh. Anybody want a pizza slice? Anybody want some pizza? Ooh. Anybody want a pizza slice?
All right. Whose cameo are you buying, and how much are you willing to pay for the cameo? Ryan, whose cameo are you buying?
This is tough. I love pizza. But I also love titties. I'm gonna go with the pig slut that wants you to piss in his mouth, because I would love to. I'd give him 50.
Yeah, which one are you going with?
I'm gonna give the titty guy titty cups. $50, 25 a titty. That's more than I've ever paid any stripper to just put their titties in my face. But I do want to piss on them.
Can I tell you something, Ryan? Can I tell you, I hadn't thought about the fact that we were combining two of your favorite things, pizza and titties, for this show.
I mean, that was tough. That was tough. You know what did it for me when I zoomed out and I saw the piece of pizza on his dick? I was like, oh, that's the first time pizza hasn't looked appetizing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why. But titties always look good.
Okay. So Ryan, you're paying $50 for that dude to shake some titties in your face. Jade, which one? Whose cameo are you buying, and how much you willing to pay?
I would pay you $100 just to keep those guys far away from every public space that you could find in there. It's hard to disturb me.
Yeah.
But that pizza did look thick. Like, it took 45 minutes to get that deep of a dish. You know what I mean? Like that.
The creepiest thing is his puppets up there. What is happening?
But he's got plants. He's got a rice maker. Like he really does. He really does things well. So that's why I feel like it would really go.
He did put time in. That took time.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Jade,
Doesn't take nothing to suction your titty.
I would bet money that if you open up that rice cooker, there's a head in it.
I bet there's.
Yeah.
I want. You know what? I would pay you $50 for a cameo from both of the dudes that had to film these videos. Those are the guys that are like behind the camera.
You're right.
All right. Hey, Jesus, who you getting a cameo from, and how much you paying for?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Which, first of all, if Pizza Guy would have got pulled over and the cop looks inside and sees pizza and string, he had no idea what he was about to do later. But I think I'm gonna go with torpedo tits for sure, because I mean, don't his tits look like those things with the sausage comes in, like the morning sausage? You know what I'm talking about?
The morning sausage.
Jimmy Dean joints.
Is that what you call your dick? Bigger dick Trejo? Morning sausage? Oh, bigger dick Trejo.
What does that say? Miss what?
Miss Talon's cuckold
property. What does it say on his forehead? It says pig.
Yeah.
I think it says piss on me or something.
It says click
It
to
says
subscribe.
Yeah, this is this guy. Yeah. Listen, I gotta tell you.
You can. I mean, can you imagine? That guy's probably like a gynecologist or like a podiatrist,
or a priest.
If they came out with a candle that smelled like him, what would it smell like? Just ass.
Oh.
Guys,
I'll go with him.
I have to tell you, I like all your answers.
$100.
But Ryan Sickler, combining the pizza and the titties, I hadn't thought of. It's a Sophie's choice for you. I'm glad you made one. 1 point for Ryan.
Oh, thank you.
Let's move on to our top three, and here we go. Tell me, guys, your top three worst things you have ever said or anyone has ever said to you while you were in bed. Ryan, we'll start with you. Top three worst things you've ever said or anyone has ever said to you in bed.
I had a girl call me dad one time.
Not daddy?
Not daddy. Dad.
Was it your daughter?
No, she's 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I had a girl and I'll let you guess. I had a girl right after sex out loud lay next to me and say, "I can't believe I fucked a white guy." The black girl.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
She got over it real quick. It wasn't the only time.
Yeah.
And then I had a girl, I was dating her actually. She was a girlfriend, and I ended the relationship because of this. She told me straight up she wanted to suck my dick while I took a shit. And I was like, it's a wrap. This is a wrap.
Wait, a Blumpkin?
Thank you. I bet my friend, what's up, Jan? I bet my friend, if I just say it, somebody's going to say a Blumpkin. And thank you, Jade. I knew it. You have me, girl. Thank you. Yeah.
And I've heard of it, but it's like, why would you, like, never understood that part of the kinky.
I will, listen, I'll make it make sense. I will dive into this ugliness. I get it. What you haven't accounted for is smell, splashback, any kind of thing. You have not accounted for any of that.
Your knees
The
are
only
cold.
thing that, like, I'm sure shooting something out of your dick this way, 1,000,000 miles an hour, while everything else is being sucked and pulled and pushed this way, probably feels amazing, but I don't need that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good.
Could you even do it? Could you
What?
even like get like I can't
I
even
don't think-
I broke up with her. That was the last. I mean, we finished having sex. I was like, we're not gonna do that. We'll finish having sex, regular sex, pedestrian sex.
non-Blumpkin
And
sex, yeah.
And then it was a wrap after that.
I don't think I could perform. I don't think I could get hard. I don't.
Ew.
Because I got to tell you, I think I would laugh right when I did this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and you could push the biggest piece of shit out of your ass, splash the girl in the face. There's piss already floating.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch you or see you after that.
that is-
I want them to throw a jacket over your head and hustle you to fuck out of there. If you ever do that.
You're gonna throw a jacket. How are you gonna time the coming and the poop too? It's like
So I'm saying it's a lot going on there. It's a lot.
there's
It's a lot of
share.
pressure.
Hey, Seuss, top 3 worst things you've ever said or anyone's ever said to you in bed.
Top 3. One would be like after sex, the girl was like, "Let me see your teeth." She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "What is that supposed to mean?" I'm like, "Shit." I'm like, "They're crooked. I told you." And I don't know why she said that, but I felt this small. I was just like,
Wait, were you on the futon?
That was the second one. Is this your futon?
horrible.
And the third one was the girl goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" We get done. He's like, "You sweat a lot." I'm like, "Really?" And she had like these like gray like jersey material, and you just see an outline of my massive 6'3" body. I'm like, "Oh man, I don't think I sweat that much, but shit, sorry."
Well, hey, Jade, I have honeydew night sheets also available.
I was dehydrated. I mean,
Bed sheets and everything.
All right. Well, hey, Seuss, those are strong. Jade, top worst things you've ever said to somebody or somebody has ever said to you.
I had a hard time thinking about this. One, I think the weirdest thing is silence.
Yeah.
Like, very strange for me. Like way too like that's like too aggressive. I don't like that. And then another one, I said, "Say something dirty," and he said, "What? No." And I said, "Come on, say something dirty." And he said, "Sing it." And I was like, "Just say something dirty." And he was like, "You won't like it." And I was like, "Okay, we forgot about it." And then later I was like, "Why wouldn't you say something dirty?" And he goes, "Well, I thought you said say something nerdy." And I like got upset. I didn't know what to say. And I'm like, "Why would I want you to say it
Like you wanted
the square force of the message?"
3.14159. It's like,
Oh, yeah, you know.
what's the square root of 100? What's the square root of 100?
Yeah, yeah, but so those are, I can't really think of any other weird. Oh, I did have one in the middle of sex. This guy left, like he was like, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom," and then he was like, took the most crazy shit ever, and then he got back in bed and just curled up asleep beside me and didn't say anything. Wouldn't say anything.
That is weird.
Maybe he gave himself a
That's
pumpkin.
weird.
And then he shivered like throughout the
I mean,
night.
it took a lot out of him. Come
Yeah.
on. I mean,
He clearly gave himself a blumpkin in the bathroom, and it was over for him. It was over. All right, guys, listen. I can tell you these three answers, very interesting, telling what people will say. But Jesus, is this your futon? Come on, man. Come on.
You know what? He deserves that. He deserves something better to prop his computer on.
Is this your futon? And I got to tell you, since we ended the show on a tie, both Ryan and Jesus will win a box of alcohol. I'm so sorry, Jade. I'm so sorry.
We're going to live a little longer.
Around the window.
Guys, but now is your time to plug whatever you want to plug. Jesus, tell everybody about your show, man.
I got a special coming out May 29th, 9 p.m. on Showtime. The title is Stay at Home Son, my first 1 hour special. I hope you guys could check it out.
All right.
I'm proud of you. Congrats, honey.
Awesome.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank
Ryan,
you.
what do you think, man? What do you want to tell everybody, Ryan?
Oh man, I don't know what to promote. I'll tell you what though, you could probably go to the Honeydew podcast. Oh, my back. Or anything Ryan Sickler, ryansickler.com. Go subscribe to my YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff, and watch the Honeydew and check out. I got stand-up clips up there that are brand new right now and all that good stuff.
Jade?
Guys, I have nothing to promote. You guys could watch me do Zumba sometimes on my story. Hopefully the Soup comes back, but you can watch all the reruns on the Soup page on the Soup Instagram and follow me on all the socials. And yeah.
And let me just say this, everybody, for those of you who are watching, who are fans of mine, who may not be familiar with these three. First, let me start with Jade, who's being a little modest. Hey, if you haven't watched her on the Soup, you're missing out. Like in one episode.
You kill it.
In the very first episode, guys, it's not easy to take over on something that was established. In the very first episode, and I texted you and told you this, she made that show her voice, her show. It was super funny. You were super natural. I have no doubt that it's coming back. If you aren't watching the Soup with Jade, you should be. Super, super funny.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of you probably are not familiar with Jesus and his stand-up. A truly unique voice in stand-up. Really, when he stands on stage, what you expect him to talk about is not what he talks about. What you expect him to talk about is not what he's like. It's such a cool experience, and he's not only on top of that, super funny, great joke writer, a hard fucking worker. Let's get him off that futon. Everybody
Get off that futon.
And guys, man, Ryan Sickler, man, he and I have so much in common just with who we are and how we live our lives. But his stand-up is some of my favorite storytelling. He goes at the pace that I like on stage. He's super honest. You know, I like your laugh a lot, dude.
Thank you, man.
But his podcast is one of the realest you're going to listen to. He gets people on there, and not only is it funny, it's called The Honeydew. Tell people why it's called The Honeydew, Ryan.
Well, it's called The Honeydew because I was sitting in a diner one night having dinner, and I was eating, and I ate the fruit, but I didn't eat the honeydew. And I don't have like a passion against the honeydew. I just don't fuck with the honeydew. So I walk out and I see honeydew on all the tables. And I'm like, oh, holy shit, a lot of people don't like the honeydew. And then it just made me think of who I am as a person. I've been this perfectly good person that's been thrown away again and again and again and again. So I wanted to bring people on and laugh at your trauma. So I call it highlighting the lowlights, and we come on and we laugh at your hard time.
Guys, it's such this podcast, you'll hear stories from people that you recognize that humanize them. But you realize that, oh, yeah. Everybody goes through this shit. Like, we all have our low life. Yeah. And so the point is not to live in them. The point is to go past them and learn from them. And his podcast is one of the best. It's one of the only ones that I actually listen to. And so,
thank you, man.
Yeah, man. All you guys, I'm super excited to have you on the show. And everybody who's watching, please tell your friends to keep watching Control Chaos. We've had some amazing shows. This one just as amazing as all the others we've been having. This Friday, we got Pete Lee, Nikki Glazer, and Zainab Johnson on. Follow my shit. Watch the High Live. We love you guys. We'll see you on Friday at 1 p.m. is the next one. See everybody.
Bye, guys. I love you.
Bye. Stay healthy. Bye.